Hello and welcome to the History Channel. This is Regina Phalange and I'm proud to present Marco Polo and Gelileo.
Hi, I'm Marco Polo.
Hi, I'm Gelileo Gelilei.
I am Marco Polo and I was born on the 15th of September 1254 in Venice. I am the most famous traveler in the world. I inspired explorers after my time to discover new places. Without me, there would probably not be as many discoveries of new places. In addition, I brought precious stones, spices from different places to Italy.
I am Gelileo Gelilei and I was born on the 15th of February 1564 in Pisa, Tuscany. I am considered the father of modern science. I am a mathematician, astronomer, and physicist and helped found the modern scientific method of deducing laws to explain the results of observation and experiment.
I am the most important legacy of Renaissance period because without me, many places such as America would not be discovered. This is because Christopher Columbus, who was after me, read the book I had written and chosen a path to voyage on. Without me, he wouldn't be able to have discovered America. During my travels, I sometimes discovered more unknown lands and tribes in Asia, which were never before visited by Europeans. My discoveries made the people in Italy know more about the world outside Italy.
I'm the most important legacy of the Renaissance period because I myself discovered several important scientific theories in both physics and astronomy that have been proved to be correct and are still used in reference in modern society.
Besides being an excellent influence on future explorers, I've also written a book about my experience from China. This includes the time I spent serving under the Emperor Kublai Khan. I was also the messenger for him. My job was to discuss the business with the other countries. Because of this book, many people in Italy know more about the inventions and information from China. This book was translated into several different languages so that all of Europe can learn of my experience and explore themselves.
While that may be so, I made important scientific discoveries. One of my discoveries in physics was made when I was only 17 years old. This was the principle of the pendulum. The amount of distance that the pendulum needs to move does not determine how much time it takes for the pendulum to swing, but rather the length of the string.
From my experience in China, I saw many people eating noodles, so I invented spaghetti. While this may not seem like a huge invention, it is still a big deal. Spaghetti is recognized as a symbol of Italy. I helped establish a symbol of Italy, my own country that is well known. Therefore, this invention is very important.
Spaghetti is not nearly as great a discovery as my other discoveries, such as the discovery of the law of inertia. This is that a body will change speed or direction only if acted upon by an outside force. Also, acceleration due to gravity acts equally on all objects regardless of their composition.
Another important thing I discovered from my adventures in China was the invention of the eyeglass. Although the Italians thought that they had invented it in the 13th or 14th century, the Chinese have been recorded wearing glasses since 500 CE. Also, I studied Chinese language. I can communicate with Chinese with some Chinese language.
I have also made significant discoveries in astronomy. I've built a telescope with 32 power, and I'm the first person ever to use a telescope to make astronomical observations. I've discovered that there are mountains and craters on the moon and spots on the sun, although Aristotle thought that the heavens were flawless. I also found that Venus has phases like the moon, which suggests that Venus orbits the sun, which in turn supports the Copernican theory that the sun is at the center of the universe, instead of the Earth. Lastly, I discovered the 4 moons of Jupiter, which I now name the Galilean satellites in my honor.
Overall, without me, Italy would not be so famous and prosperous.
Without me, the world would not know so much about the universe and science.
I am the most important legacy in the Renaissance period.
No, you're not. I am.
No, you're not.
Hey folks, it's Regina Phalange again. I'm sorry, but we're out of time. So we're gonna ask you to decide who's gonna win this debate. Remember that your vote does count, so you can text either Marco or Gelileo to 20854. Have a nice holiday.